I am 35 years old. My deadline for retirement is 45. And every move I make right now counts. If you're interested in seeing the move that I am making right now for a 10 years exit plan, please make sure you watch this video to the end and then subscribe. Turn on your notification bell for more as I follow up on this journey. It's going to be a smooth 10 years and I am prepared to make it work. When you are 35, there is this kind of awakeness that comes to you. There is this kind of thinking that returns to you that life will not always remain the same. You will realize that you are gradually going to retirement. My name is Simeon, and I'm a battling farmer that lives in the United Kingdom. And when you are 35, you will remember that there is no how you can live abroad forever. You will remember that abroad is not home. You will remember that there is a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Life abroad is very expensive. Life abroad is about paycheck to paycheck. One man that I respect here said something, and I am glad that I was able to meet some people that, set my path straight even while I came here newly that time. He said that this place, if you do not plan well, you are just an email away from becoming depressed and becoming frustrated and living in the street. If your employer wake up and just send an email with 2 words, you are fired, that is the end of it. You will start looking for another job. But even as you are looking for another job, remember, abroad is not about paying bills like Nigeria, where you pay for your house rent 1 year. Some even pay 2 years. Abroad, you pay your house rent weekly, monthly, depending on the agreement. Monthly, you pay your house rent. If you do not have a shift, to do, all of a sudden you wake up and you will see that if they remove 2-week shift from you, you are finished. Your life is dependent on your boss opening up his own hand in order to give you money. A human being like you have to approve a paper before you can earn money. At 35, I realized that if I do not take the next 10 years of my life serious, that I'm going to, I am going to continue to work very hard here. You see, retirement is something that people don't understand. When people say they want to retire at 45, we do not mean that we will be chilling at 45. It means that we now have the financial freedom to choose what I want to do. Come to the warehouses here in the United Kingdom and you will see our fathers and our uncles. There are people back home, they call big man, big man, big man. You see them in the warehouse. You see them carrying things on their head, carrying things on their shoulder. Their leg, their knees no longer cooperate. Their waist no longer cooperate. You can see them walking in the warehouse, like when I was working in that warehouse. You see them dragging. I gave a story of that old man that probably an agent deceived and he left his work. He was speaking big English for me. saying he was a purchasing officer. He was one big work in Nigeria. He resigned it and came to the United Kingdom in search of another better thing. Someone that is 50 something years going to 60. He was at the warehouse. Oh God. Retirement, if you are 35, I want you to listen to me. If you are in your early 30s, if you are in your early 20s, if you are going to your 40, listen. If you do not plan your retirement starting from now, you are going to suffer. The fact that you are earning 2,000 pounds now does not mean that you are wealthy. It means nothing. It means that you are a high spender. Because at the end of the month, if you cannot show workings, if you no fit show workings with this 2,000 that you are earning, what you will become when you are 45 or 50 is an oath taker. You will still be in warehouse. You will still be washing people's nash. You will still be doing all those small jobs in order to survive. But if you set your path clear now, you will be able to allow your assets. You will be able to allow your businesses. You'll be able to allow your savings. You'll be able to allow your real estate, your income generating assets to take care of you. Okay? Now, you can earn money, you need to keep money, and you need to multiply money. That is the 3 level of money. At this stage, forget whatever have happened in the past. Like me, I choose to forget about my whole past. That, oh, I have earned money before, I lost the money. I have forgotten about it. I believe that I'm just starting afresh. That is how I'm seeing myself. I am seeing myself as someone that is just starting afresh. So now I am in my level of earning money through the work I do now. I am also a 9 to 5 person that work and they pay him salary now. Now I need to keep the money through savings, saving my income, what we call emergency fund, and then I need to multiply the money. That is how you retire rich and you retire young. I don't want to retire at 60 or 70 when I can no longer enjoy myself. I want to retire as Omomo. I want to retire when I can see all the fine things of life. When I can dress in my Hausa Babariga and still feel very young. When I can hit the gym and still be very okay. I want to retire when I can wear my Odogu shirt. And when I can drive all the best cars in the world. I cannot afford to live in the house that I want right now. Because I'm already planning my retirement in 10 years' time. And that is why I am living in a single room, as you can see, owning just 3 pair of shoes, as you can see at the back door there. Now, it's not that I cannot afford to buy more shoes, but I want to keep it very simple. And I only want to afford to buy these shoes when it is not from my salary, but from an asset, from an investment in another level, maybe my 3rd generation income. Because one thing about money is that money is your servant. You are not supposed to work for money. You are supposed to send money to work for you. But at this stage, you need to first of all earn the money by working for money. And then when you get money, the money you get is not for expenses. All the money you get is for you to send it to work. The Bible says, and he replied, here I am, send me, send me. Your money is begging you, Tochukwu. Send me, send me. Your money is begging you, Musa. Send me, send me. But what are you doing with your money? You are rather using your money to go and get a credit card, to go and buy things in finance. Common shirt, you are earning up to 2,000 pounds. Common shirt, you cannot pay for shirt 20 pounds, 30 pounds. You are buying the shirt on finance to pay later. You go and buy shirt to pay later because you want to use the shirt and snap picture and pepper people in Nigeria that you are doing well. When me and you know say 100 pounds no gum you for year, gang. Me and you know, and you know. You can't borrow me 100 pounds because you don't have it in it. You don't have it in it. Immediately your money is coming, you know it's finished. In it, bills, bills. Not that you are not earning money. Not that you are not packing shift. But you are not properly trying to retire. You see, if you do not write down your plans, if you do not write it down, you are not going to make it because you need to visit it. You need to visit it every 3 months to see whether you are on track because it is easy to lose focus. You need to visit those plans. For me, I decided that I need to cut out emotional expenses early. The designer clothes, the big cars. Once people come abroad, like for someone like me that has so many cars when I was in Nigeria, if I come abroad, they will tell you, I need to show people that immediately I come abroad, I don't drive car. No, now. No, now. There is a trap of lifestyle here. Inflation abroad is on the top. You will continue to inflate your lifestyle. You are wearing the Gucci, you are wearing the Shein, you are wearing the Jojo and Armani. You are not focusing on value. You are not focusing on value. You are focusing on your image. You understand? The real focus should be on the value. What do you want to be? Some people will tell you that that pounds is bigger than naira, that dollar is bigger than naira, that they want to earn in pounds and dollars so that they will be so wealthy. It is because you have not even defined what wealthy means for you. You need to give yourself a number. Wealth is not about how much you have in pounds or in dollar. Wealth is how comfortable are you? How okay are you enjoying the best things of life, regardless of where you live? Somebody can have 10,000 pounds, and when you change it in Nigeria, you'll be saying 20 million naira. But that person is living in London, and his house rent is 1,000 pounds a month. Now 9,000 remain. He has a mortgage. You that have smaller money in Nigeria, it's not on mortgage. You paid cash. You have built your house. His house is on mortgage. He's paying a particular amount. At the end of the day, in 3 months, he's looking for that 10,000 pounds. Once he pay for some visa requirements on things, like for his health insurance and some things he need to pay for if he's changing visa, the money don't finish. For those in Nigeria, they won't understand what I'm saying. But for those that are abroad, you truly understand what I'm saying. I don't need to, say a whole lot of things on this vlog. I just need you. You are following me. Abroad na secret court now. So now people wey dey inside know. Who no go, no go know. Okay? Now, the other person that is in Nigeria have 1 million naira. And inside this 1 million naira, his house rent is just 400,000 naira. A year, he still have 600,000. He still has 600,000. Do you know that even with the management, he can manage himself? And if he is alone and he don't need to work again, he will be eating inside 600,000 a year. Average of 60,000. How much is minimum wage in Nigeria? And he no go shake again. He's not working. But what about us? If you earn only 500 pounds in this country a month, you will be crying because you can't pay your rent. You can't even pay your rent with it, not to talk about food and other things. So when we are talking about retirement, remember, if you choose to retire abroad, remember that the money that you need to keep or the asset you need to generate here should worth it. If not, even at 70, you must continue to work. We see 70 years old people, 65 years old people doing security job here, standing in the door. They have no options. If you are living abroad, you know what I'm saying. You see them sweeping the road. We are not even talking about immigrants. We are talking about people wey get country that have retired though. They have retired, collected pension from the work they did when they are young. But you still see them, they are sweeping the train station. They are sweeping this thing. They are doing all those things. Look at their face. They are not happy. Don't tell me they are working it because it's a working society. The bills is not a joke. Except you are able to retire very well, you will be broke. Many of the footballers that you see that earn huge money, and at the end of after 5 years, 6 years, even all those footballers, basketball, their money is finished. Why do you think their money is finished? It is because of where they live. They live abroad and they are used to playing football and making high money. They can no longer, they don't have the skills to continue to make that money after they retire in football at 35. And if they do not meet a good financial person to help them structure their money when they were earning the money, immediately they retire, they go broke. They go broke. No money. So that's it. So when you are 35 and you are living abroad or you are living in Nigeria, start to build income generating assets. For me, because this video is about what I am doing, I am building my income generating assets in Africa, in Nigeria. I am doing agricultural storage, building warehouse or running warehouse. I am doing poultry. I'm doing catfish. I have an integrated farm where there is sustainability, where the shit from the pig, we use it to produce maggot. We use the shit from the chicken to feed the pig. We use water from the fish to create a channel for garden, for vegetable. I am building a channel, a sustainable farm. In fact, I went and plant plenty palm trees in my farm because I said that when I retire, I will be drinking palm wine. And by the time I retire, already the palm wine is already fruiting. Very sweet one. I will be drinking it straight from God. So what I'm trying to say is that I choose to do my own in Africa. I am not just building farming. I am building a system. I'm focusing on models that can run daily without me because I'm not there now. So I am using system to run businesses. Now, what is other people doing? Other people are telling you Once you go abroad, don't do business in Nigeria. Do business in the abroad. Good. But do you know the worst thing about this? Those people are not even doing the business in the abroad. And they don't have money. All of us gather there here. They don't get shishi. Person want to change his visa, but he need to go and borrow money in order to be able to afford to change it, to renew, for instance. Somebody need to do something. He need to renew. And the old money he have saved, he need to use it again and run. You understand? Any expenses he want to do, the whole money he have kept is finished. Now invest back home, buy land, do things. Because let us critically analyze this. If someone has 20, the average people, how much do you need on average to be comfortable in Nigeria? It depends on where you live. But in Nasarawa State, if I'm earning 1 million naira, just 1 million naira every month in Nasarawa, Lafia, my place, I am a big man. I am among the 10% of Nigerians that are rich. I can afford to put solar in my house and not be complaining about electricity. I can afford to have a gate man, a security man, vigilante that is armed, that will be staying at my gate. I can afford to have maids and housekeepers. See, when we say maids, see, make we dey talk through us wey dey abroad. Some of us here na housekeeper, na maid we be o. Some of us here na maid we be for people o. So when we say we have maid in Nigeria, people go now dey think say na slave. No be slavery o. Most of our uncle, even me, all of us, we dey do housekeeping o. We dey go people house, go wash plate for them, wash things for them. Na him be maid o. Talk. Make we no come talk and come dey like say you are looking for slave. Housekeeper. I can afford to have a housekeeper that take care of my things. Inside this 1 million monthly, I can afford to have a driver that drive me. And I will still be doing owambe. Just 1 million. Now imagine that I use my 10 years plan to build an asset that will generate me 5 million, 10 million every month. Where do you think is the best place for me to retire and enjoy this money, if not Nigeria? Where do you think is the best place for me to stay and enjoy my life, if not Nigeria? Imagine me going to Abuja. In 10 years' time, I'm able to buy a house in Abuja. And I'm able to live in Abuja. I have businesses in Nasarawa, in everywhere, that is running even when I was abroad. So that means even if I come back to Abuja, I don't even need to go to the businesses for it to continue to run. It's already running. I'm already learning how to retire now. I'm already learning how I don't need to be in the business for it to survive. So that even when I come back to enjoy my life, I don't even need to be in the business because I'm already doing it. It's already a structure. Dangote don't need to be in his business for it to work. It doesn't need to be in it. The distributors that distribute cements for Dangote have not met them. Except the top ones. Okay? So me, I choose that, see, I am going to invest in my businesses, in my assets back in Nigeria. Yes. If it means to pack shift, if it means to do anything, I know I have a target. I have a target. And I'm running the target every day. I don't sleep. I call my people. I call them for analysis. I call them for data. I call them for so many things we discuss. In fact, I put in a whole lot of check and balance. My 10-year investment plan, I set it up. I write it down on a paper and I look at it every day. My 10 years plan, I am 35. By the time I'm 45, what do I need to have? I start by writing clearly what, because it does not matter how much I earn now. Even if you invest only $10, 20 pounds, $20 every month is what you invest, and you are consistent. In 10 years time, you will be very surprised of what you have built. Just $20. Now let's talk about, you can remove $100, £100 from that you are 2,000, from that you are 1,600, and invest it back home with consistency and diligence. In 10 years, you'll be surprised how much you have kept. $500 invest monthly for 25 years is $5 million. $500 invest monthly consistently in an asset that can give you up to 10 to 20% will generate you up to $5 million by 25 years to 30 years. If you know how the law of compound interest works. So for me, I diversify. I already have knowledge about business. I already have knowledge about investment. I already have all this knowledge. My first degree is in entrepreneurship and business management. I now have a master's in management. And within these 10 years, I am pursuing a PhD in management. So let it be that, okay, I'll be able to get a PhD. Even if it is that PhD I will pursue. I've not started my PhD, but even if in future, a year, 2 years, I decided to do PhD, let it be part of the 10 years plan that, oh, I'll have a PhD. Because within these 10 years, I am setting it that, okay, even if I'm earning, that I will be building amazing businesses, amazing investment. I set clear goals, clear targets, how I will save money, how I will invest money, how I will now reinvest money. The money that I invested give me profit, how I will reinvest it as my first generation, second generation of investment, third generation of investment. I put the plan down. The amount you are earning right now don't matter. Whether you are earning 50,000 naira, it don't matter. You need to start seeing how, because it is only the poor people will say that it is when I earn more money that I will be able to invest. I diversify my portfolio smartly. Agriculture, real estate. I buy stock in Nigeria. Nigeria Stock Exchange, I buy stock. And it's just 10% of what I am earning. I put 25% of my earning back to my farm. 25% of my earning goes back to my farm. I live here frugally with 30% of my earning. I try to live frugally with it. It's supposed to be 50, but I'm squeezing myself so that I can live around 30, so that I can have the extra 20 to be paying off debt. So that 20 to 25% of my earnings can go back to Nigeria and be paying the people I'm owing. Now, the other remaining money, savings, I save 5% of my money. I don't invest all my money. I also save. Because if you are not saving money, Tony Elumelu said that if you are not saving money, even when you are earning small money, that you will never save money even when you become big. Savings is an habit, and every month I have an automatic. I have a card. My bank, I put an automatic daily money that comes out of my account. Daily, just small money that I know that is not even up to bus pass for the day. So every day it automatically go to a savings. I don't even need to touch it. Automatically it goes to savings. So you need to have this plan. You need to have multiple income streams, but you need to start with one. Start with one and grow it. 10 years. 10 years plan. So start with one, grow one. You have to be rich in one before you talk about another one. The reason why I can do all these things at the same time is that I have already crossed this stage. I was about to retire in 35. Because at 24, I have already started doing these things I'm doing. But I lost focus, went into a bad business deal, and I lost that focus. But I'm happy that I still have structures that I achieved, like the real estate and all that. If not that I invested in real estate, how will I have done? What will I have done? But I did not start investing in Nigeria Stock Exchange that time because I do not know anything about it. The technicality, technicality in stock exchange, people use a whole lot of English. See, I'm going to break down this stock exchange thing in Nigeria so that you, my followers, will see how you can do this stock exchange. They use English to make us not, the rich people use English to make us not to do it. It's very simple. Every month, small amount of my money, I put it there and forget it. I buy stock that I trust and put it there, I forget it. Fidelity Bank, I buy, forget it. I buy, I keep. GT Bank, I buy, I keep. I just forget about it. So, diversify multiple stream of income is very strategic for a long-time plan. So make sure that you invest small in small things that will give you money. Don't quit your job yet. Another thing I'm doing is I'm building a tribe. It's not just business. And that is why I'm on YouTube. Building on a skills, building a community that thinks like me. Because this community that I'm building, I value it. Anybody you see subscribing to my channel is somebody that is thinking like me. This is not an entertainment channel. This is not a channel where they show people where they do comedy. No, now. So the people subscribing to this channel are seriously thinking about their retirement. And that is why I'm sharing my journey online to attract the right people. Prepare your exit now, gradually. Even if you are above 35, prepare your exit now gradually. Do a 5 years relocation plan. You don't even need to reach the 10 years before you get there. Do a 5 years relocation plan. That in 5 years time, I'm going back to my plans, my things that I've built. The land, the house, the business infrastructure. It is not overnight, but strategically, you can do it. Strategically, you can be able to retire at the age of 45. You do not need to be rich now to retire early. You just need a plan. Now, my name is Showboy. That is what they call me here in this country. And if you want to join my mentorship class in storage, where we store agricultural products, you can send me a message on +234 7053 216310, and I'll add you to the group so that you can see how you can start building your retirement plan. You can also start buying land right now. No matter what you do, if you are 35, don't allow 40, 45 to hit you when you are not ready. If not, it's not a good thing to experience.